on, man. It was on. There we go.
Oh, okay. Chris over here dropping some wood in here, man. He gotta you gotta get rid of all the wood.
Man, when it's leaving, I can't leave it.
Damn. So we gonna talk around this fire, man. So look, today I'm here with Chris Moore again. Don't forget you can zoom out and in. That's at 14 to 20 to make sure you get both of us. And one of the things I appreciate specifically from him is we got a chance to talk about solving problems. Great businesses either solve a problem or lower costs. And one of the things he does, because he breeds, he's got a lot of dogs. And we know how fast you can walk into some money problems if you don't know your shit. You good, man. It's, you know,
Ocean, stop it, man.
We here with the dogs, so they gonna make a little noise. Hey, stay from over there. Stay still, because if you start moving too much,
yeah, he'll bark here.
They'll be hooping and hollering still. So I'm gonna let Chris tell a little bit of his story, man, and I think we captured some of it, but I go back and watch him review some things. I'm like, man, he got even more to say. So, solving your problems, I love that you wrote everything down starting off. That's the part that they miss too. People, write your shit down. Writing down his problems. What was the first problem that fucked you up?
Kennel cough.
Kennel cost. How much does that cost to treat, manage?
Well, it costs, you got to pay an office visit per puppy, per dog, and then medication per dog. And if you can just purchase the actual medication by itself, it's probably cheaper than the damn office visit alone.
Yeah.
So I had to learn with being an E4 in the Army or the Marines. I didn't have a whole lot of money. I had children at home, and the way for me to cut some kind of cost was to learn to fix simple things, so I didn't have to make a trip every single time to the vet's office. Hold on, man, this dude, he's gonna drive me nuts.
Ocean's a bit of an issue different times, man. He got a lot of noise to make, so he ain't gonna do this to the dog. Look, keep it over here, keep it over here. We need to see what he doing now. He's putting a little water in his face. Water ain't gonna kill him. He's gonna send a message. So,
I didn't even hit him.
I know.
Just shooting at him, so he'll be like, all right, cool. But there has to be, when I want unwanted behavior has to be checked.
So then there you go, behavior is another thing. So then you go down this rabbit hole of solving your own problem because financially it's not feasible to basically solve this problem with 15 dogs.
No, it's not.
Then he becomes obsessed a little bit. When did you know you was obsessed with dog medication and dog solutions? Because then you went volunteer.
Yeah.
That's the thing that really made me...
I became obsessed when I had problems with reproduction.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if it was anything that I was doing wrong. A lot of people want to blame somebody else. I don't believe in blaming somebody else. I believe in trying to figure out a solution. And if I was a part of the problem, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't me. That's basically what it was for me. And then I became upset. Now, I ain't gonna use the word obsessed, man.
Man, listen, the person that remembers as much as you remember, knows what you know, ain't somebody guessing. Ain't somebody playing around with it either. You taking it very serious.
Well, I mean, your vet don't guess, and I mean,
which in a sense, he did it for a job, which is why he's got to be obsessed, because he volunteers. So he knows all the shit. Somebody to go and volunteer every Wednesday for 4 years?
Yeah.
That's an obsession.
It was more than...
Obsession ain't a bad thing.
Well, it was about education. He taught me things.
Yeah.
My vet, we have a really good relationship. It was about education for me. It was about learning, I don't want to use the word shortcuts because I don't think it's the right word.
It's not. You can't cut short your dog's health and overall well-being. So you got to take it serious. So was it a shortcut? No. Was it an opportunity to speed up the process of making sure you don't fuck up? Yeah, because a lot of times you can get on Google, you can go to YouTube, but we know that hands-on experience is what?
Oh, it's the best. I can read any book. Dog breeding is that example. We can read books, but the greatest teachers are the ones before us.
There you go.
Because they can tell us what will work and what won't work. We didn't understand color genetics until it became a big thing, and then they started. Everything they do now about color genetics.
And what are color genetics? I don't know.
Just like blue and black and lilacs, and all that stuff. That wasn't a big thing in the 90s. But it's in the 80s and the 90s we just bred dogs. Now it's a big thing. It's a big business. So it's the same concept. I believe that the more we're around something.
Yeah.
So in the service, they call it muscle memory.
Yeah.
So the more you do it, the more comfortable you are at doing it. So for me, being around, you know, the simple things as far as, you know, checking a prostate on a dog to see if it's infected, or expressing his anal glands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just something that small. All right, that's how you do it. Okay, here, Chris, you come here and try it. Ooh, no thanks. That's one thing I'm just not going to do. But it's something that I was there that I could have tried.
Yeah.
You know, these are the things that, you know, things that vet techs do. He let me do everything that a vet tech would do.
Yeah.
You know, I can draw blood. He taught me how to draw blood, and these are the things that, as a dog breeder, it helps me.
Yeah. You got to do progesterone. All this stuff costs money at the end of the day, but at the same time, part of his vision is knowing that, yo, I'm going to be breeding, and this ain't no one-time thing. Therefore, if I'm going to do this for the next 10, 15, however many years, you did 20 years in now, right?
Yeah.
20 years in, I don't want to keep guessing. I don't want to be unsure. I don't want to be, from a business standpoint, you're looking at that cost, right? And if every time we have a litter, or he has a litter, he's got to spend $2,000 to $3,000 on managing a pup's quality of life when he could spend $10 or $100 just to prevent the whole thing, it adds up.
I mean, every breeder, they think about it, they do the same thing, because we don't go to the doctors for worm medicine.
No.
We do it at home.
Absolutely.
Some vets, some breeders do their own shots.
Yeah.
So I just took it to the next level. Honestly, I wanted to go to the next level and learn, you know, as much medicine as I legally could.
Yeah.
I say the word legally because it's the truth. There's certain things that I do know, but I can't physically or legally do because I can't get the medication without a veterinarian. So I had to learn everything that I could legally do. And that's what my goal was for the 4 years. And in return, we learned together as far as reproduction.
Yeah.
I've had 2 frozen semen breedings, and both of them I've taken. Both of them, I had a litter of 8 and a litter of 12.
Yeah.
Off of one semen was like 15 years old.
Yeah.
So it wasn't no problems. I have no idea why these dogs are still barking. It irks me, man. And I'm gonna tell you why it irks me. And it's, you know, I know a lot of people tell me I'm crazy, but my neighbors don't want dogs. Mm-hmm. If they did, they would have them.
Yeah.
So for me to cut down on the issues with your neighbors, because they're the ones that give you the problems.
Yeah, facts.
They're the ones who call the people.
Facts.
So if you can stop your dogs from being a nuisance, barking, smelling, you know what I mean? They don't have no issues with your neighbors.
No issues whatsoever. Yeah. So is there anything that people should do or you could recommend that they do? How's volunteering impacted your life?
It's changed my response time.
Yeah.
On what I think is, it's basic. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's changed my view on what I think is an emergency versus what I think is okay. We can get to it. You know, because when you're a pet home and your dog has kennel cough, it's a really big thing.
Yeah.
But I know now that, hey, I got at least a day. I got a day or two to you know, lollygag. I can put him on some antibiotics. He'll be all right. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of stuff I can, you know. But if he's, you know, has an upper respiratory infection and kennel cough, it's like, all right, this is nothing to joke around with.
Yeah.
So I know the severity of the stuff now a lot more than I did back then.
And part of having that education, people, is you being able to manage your mental peace. Because we know that if anything happens to our dogs, we're running to either the emergency or calling our vet, making an appointment as soon as possible. So having the wherewithal, again, peace is everything. Help you sleep at night.
Yeah. I mean, I've learned a lot, and it's something that is invaluable. I wouldn't stand right there, though.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's hot, though.
It's hot, though.
But I wouldn't, I don't know, just some of the things that I learned, and it was definitely very, I would use the word invaluable.
Yeah.
It's invaluable. It's something that I would do again.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, bodybuilders have to learn somehow, right? I mean, they don't just wake up and they're strong one day.
No, you got to pick up some weight, people, and pick up some reps, do the work, and then you got to love it too.
Yeah.
You got to
love this.
Yeah. And I've seen it firsthand, which is a kid where I've appreciated everything he's been educating me and my team on, and just giving us some, you know, little times, and then giving me the opportunity to help him help some more folks, man. That's what this is really about. We could all be better, especially when we work together.
Yeah.
Especially when we work together. So you heard it first, man. Part of his obsession is learning. I know he don't like the word obsessed, clearly, but I tell you, you got to be obsessed with some dogs to even be doing the stuff that they're doing here, and have a house full of 8, 10, 15 dogs breed out. Like, this ain't something you do for fun. Some of y'all obsessed. A lot of people get obsessed with stupid shit like going to work 9 to 5 every day. That's some stupid shit to me. But y'all don't know you obsessed with pleasing nobody. I mean, not even yourself. So in this case, he's in control of his own destiny. He's got a viable business, successful business, some successful dogs. He's won championships, all that shit.
Yeah, natural winners.
There you go. And so it's not like, again, it's an obsession because he's not guessing at it. We're not just doing it for fun.
Yeah, but I also don't brag about anything that I know.
Yeah, and that's the
I
other.
don't use it to leverage people. I use it to help people.
But that's why we here, because here we go again, and he's helping me help some others, and even being willing to get on camera. And this ain't about being braggadocious. This is just about making sure you have the information. I know that, again, when I come back into the breeding world, I look for the information. I couldn't find the things that I felt I needed to know, and I said I need to find the people that. He's one of those people that I wouldn't, you need to know. Like, you might not get a chance to, but you need to know a guy like him because he can save you a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy, and just give you basic education on what to look for when breeding, especially if you're doing the bulldog thing. If you're interested in bulldogs, man knows bulldogs point blank.
I try to.
T-Fit Pitbull TV signing off, people.